Hello to everybody. Today I'm talking about a new transit, the ingress of Node North in Gemini and South Node in Sagittarius. North Node in Gemini, ingress will happen on 5th of May 2020. You see here the chart. Let's look at it. You see that the node in Gemini will make a conjunction with Venus in Gemini. And as you know, Venus in Gemini is already in the retrograde cycle, not yet retrograde. You have a link about this transit of Venus in Gemini. Let's see the South Node in Sagittarius, what it means. Will put us to think more scientifical, more logic, to put questions, especially when it's about philosophy, religion, and any kind of belief. Now, I don't know who said that God doesn't want us to be stupid. So according with this, will be a busy time to understand everything is divine. But also will be some others that will be rebel against anything is linked with religion and the church, no matter the religion. It is important to understand that if each of us has a unique way to understand the world, it's very good to identify our own limits in understanding the reality. On the other hand, there are some other people that they will lose the faith in God for many reasons. Also, others will try to be rebel against any kind of authority because they don't trust anymore. In this chart, it's important to see how the rulers of these nodes are working together. The node in Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and the node in Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. As you can see on the chart, both planets, Mercury and Jupiter, are placed in Earth signs. Mercury is in Taurus and Jupiter is in Capricorn. They are forming a compatible relation, even it's not in the correct orb as a trine. This means that we need to remain realistic and with our feet on earth, to not exaggerate and to see the reality exactly as it is. This transit will make us more curious to understand, to put questions, because it's a Mercurian and Jupiterian combination. It means expansion of knowledge, expansion of everything that we want to understand. Everything that is linked with communication, transportation, internet, electricity, travel, and everything that are ruled by these signs, Gemini, and education also. And Jupiter will be revolutioned, will be transformed, upgraded in a way that we will not understand now. The Gemini are ruling the lungs and hands, As you can see on the transit, this transit entered in the 12th house. 12th house, it's a hidden house, and it gives the reclusion to stay somewhere that not able to see you. So this story of coronavirus, whatever the name is, will not end too easy and too fast. So on this transit of the nodes, in this 1.5 year, we all the time will have a reminder that we need to take care of our hands and our lungs. What is important? Nodes, generally speaking, have a retrograde motion in the opposite direction than the other planets. Yeah. But sometimes they have a stationary, a direct station or a retrograde station, and these are very important to point some important events. We will talk about this in the future when is the case. Now let's see what is the influence for each ascendant. For those with ascendant in Aries, will be activated the 3rd house and the 9th house. This means that communication, short travelings, social media, internet, writing, talking, education are very favored. If in the past you will not you didn't feel the need to talk and to communicate, now you will talk a lot. You will meet a lot of people. The quality and results of the communication depends on the planets that you have in your natal chart in the 3rd house. That's why it's very important to know your natal chart. When you have problems with communication, you will tend to be busy and to think about religion, God, and to want to travel abroad. Maybe during this transit you will start to write, to study a subject, and maybe to travel abroad. The need for you now is to improve your communication abilities by studying officially, and it's very important for you to be able to speak in front of many people. For those with ascendant in Taurus, the 2nd house and the 8th house will be activated. Financial houses and also vocational in a way. You feel the need to accumulate material values, and maybe you will want to go abroad or in a far place within your country to get a better job and to have more money. You feel the need to consolidate your financial state, and for this you will work hard. You will feel the need to eat exotic foods or to change your habits in your diet. Maybe you will also discover that you have a very nice voice and you will start to sing. Maybe you will start to study and to educate your voice. Also, you will be attracted by occult science, or maybe you will get an inheritance, or you will get a loan from the bank. For those with ascendant in Gemini, will be activated the 1st and the 7th house. It's a new, fresh start, and you want to reinvent yourself physically, to appear in a different way in front of the people. You want to change everything, like a snake that is changing his skin. You want to be admired. You want to look better, to talk better, to impress a lot of people, including your life partner if you have. But you need also to take care about what you are talking, because if you are not aware of it, it's a very great risk to break your image, social image, because of your restless way of talking. Think before talk. If you have issues with your promotion of your image, you will ask help from your life partner. And if he or she will not help you, you will be able to get divorced, because you want a devoted partner. If you are single and you want to have a new partner, maybe you will have it, but not only one, more. You will have many relationships, but in the end of this transit, you will not remain with these people in your life. For those with Ascendant in Cancer, it is active. There is activation of the 12th and 6th house. You really want to go far away from the world, in a foreign country, in an exotic country, to find a spiritual path yourself. And for this you want to find a priest, a master, a guru, or whatever, a mentor, to help you to become a better person. Also, you will experiment all kind of habits, exotic ones, because they will help you in a way or another to escape from the reality. But here you have to be aware of this, because some habits can be very bad for you. You know what I mean. You will receive interesting information during your sleep. That's why, if you remember what information you get during the sleep, you have to write it down. All of these events will change your lifestyle, the way you are eat, the daily routine. On the other hand, it's a favorite time to get a pet, a dog or a cat, because you will feel that this pet will help you to have a better life. If you already have a pet but it's old or ill, he will go in a better place. The probability to disappear from your life is high. For those with Ascendant in Leo, will be activated the 11th house and the 5th house. Communication in any ways can give you success. You are able to sell everything. You discover your talent for selling. You may have success in many organizations, foundations, corporations, and you can get a lot of money. You'll be recognized and appreciated for your talents. The older relatives will travel more, especially in foreign countries. If you have issues in your success, professional success and social success, it's very good for you to spend more time with your own children. And if you don't have children, it's better to involve in activities, educational activities for other children. Avoid financial speculations, especially on the stock market and investment funds, or in other fields where the promises are unrealistic. It's like a fairy tale. For those with Ascendant in Virgo, will be activated the 10th house and the 4th house. You may have a big professional success, a better offer for a better job, where even the competition will be great, will be higher. The chances for you to get more money will be very probable. You will meet a lot of foreign people, and also maybe you will need to travel to work abroad. Communication abilities can bring you professional social success. You will spend more time at job and less time at home. If you have issues in your professional life, you will have the tendency to go and to spend more time in family, to visit your parents, to have meal together, to relax more in your house. And it's very good to do this because it will help you to recharge your batteries. It's quite possible to move to another house. Here are two ways. Or you will get a better house because you want this, or you will must to do it because you will be put in a situation to sell the house because you have also change in your family. For those with Ascendant in Libra, will be activated 9th house and 3rd house. You will want to travel a lot, to study something new, or for spiritual development, or like a tourist. You will have some discussions with your father, or your father will have a problem with his reputation. Also, you will have some discussions with your younger relatives or with your neighbors. It's a lot of restless in your proximity, and take care of connections that you contact on the internet. It's very important to not write all kinds of opinions on the internet, because some of them can have negative impact on your professional life and social and your state and your public image. It's a very good period to start to practice a sport, but with a professional instructor, teacher, because it's very important to learn correct way to practice this sport. For those with Ascendant in Scorpio, will be activated the 8th house and the 2nd house. You will be very much attracted by everything it's hidden, no matter it's about information, occult sciences, inheritance information, or informations about all kinds of material rights, insurance, pensions. You will make a research work to understand better all this information. Also, you are favored to gain money making discrete activities. It means that people around you don't know exactly what you are doing, and it's very good that you keep secret about your activities. Also, you have to take care about all kinds of scandals with your sex or adventurous relationships, because the scandals will be linked with the love relationships, with sex and money. So try to not put too much fire on these situations, because will be a trend that they will become public. Your concern is about the sharing of your gains. Why? Because it's a probability that you will have divorce, or to be forced to split your material values with a partner, business partner or life partner. Also, you will want to put some money to invest in a foreign country. For those with Ascendant in Sagittarius, will be activated the 7th house and the 1st house. You feel that you don't have a very straight direction in your life, like you are lost in translation, you know the movie. You make things and activities like always, only to keep an appearance that you have a great life, and you need all the time approval of your life partner or business partners or from all kinds of collaborators. If you are single, it's quite possible to experience a lot of sexual relationships. And when you will find somebody, after a while, you will understand that is not the right person. If you are married, but you are not pleased anymore by your official partner, it's quite possibility to get divorced. You put too much pressure to your partner. You are very demanding. You ask a lot of attention, and you want a lot of things from this partner. And this partner will not understand what has happened with you. That's why, if you want to keep this relation that you have maybe, try to not put too much pressure on your partner. You are very favored in collaborations or business that are in public relations, publicity, online marketing, internet, and sales of any kind. Also, your life partner, if it exists, he or she will have also some professional success. Something good will happen also in his or her life. For those with Ascendant in Capricorn, will be activated the 6th house and the 12th house. You will make a lot of exotic experiments to get better your health and your lifestyle. You will spend a lot of money for this, but not any kind of money. Money that you will borrow from banks. So you will get, have a lot of debts only to satisfy your strange desires. Also, maybe you will start an activity, a daily activity that will be made with your own hands. You will use hands very much. Sometimes you will feel depressed and you will feel the need to go far away from the society. And also you will have insomnia or nightmares because you have too many thoughts in your head. Also, you will be attracted by spiritual activities. It's a very good period to think to a project, expansion project, an idea or a project, to make a plan for a launching very well, but to have success with this, try to keep secret this period of thinking to a strategy of expansion. For those with Ascendant in Aquarius, will be activated the 5th house and the 11th house. If you have the age or the partner that you want, now is the best moment to conceive children. And maybe Gemini, 2 or 3 children in the same time, especially if you have in a natal chart Mercury in a mutable sign as Pisces, Gemini or Sagittarius. You are also favored with sport activities and with financial speculation to the stock market and investments. Try to promote your talents and abilities because you can get a lot of advantages for it, and maybe to get a promotion. It's not the time to be discreet and modest. If you are alone, you will have a lot of adventures in love, but take care to not have children conceived, unofficial children conceived. For those with Ascendant in Pisces, will be activated 4th house and 10th house. You can work from home to counsel, to make mentorate, coaching, and if you're not working at home, the people from your job environment will come to you like to a priest or psychologist to get advice from you. They see you like a wise person. At home you will make a revolution. You will change the house, the place, the country. You can make a special place in your home like a studio to communicate online on a large scale. Maybe you will become vloggers, influencers or whatever. I only hope that during this transit you will not spend all your money to have a better house. It's quite possible to adopt a pet, a cat or a dog. What I said for each ascendant, it's a general trend. To understand better the influence of this transit for you, it's important to know your natal chart. It's very important to know, for example, in your natal chart where are placed Mercury and Jupiter, what kind of aspect they make with nodes and with other planets. I wish you all the best and see you next time. Bye.